So in this video, I will talk about the clarity. I did a survey recently and I get a lot of questions like, how do I stand out in my niche? How do I position myself? And what should I do? One-to-one coaching, one-to-many coaching, group courses, and what should I focus on? I'm getting overwhelmed. So I'd like to answer these three common questions. So let's first understand how you can actually stand out in the market with getting clear about your niche, getting clear about what exactly you do. So when it comes to clarity, the first thing that I believe that you need to know about who exactly you like to help. That means what kind of a customer that you would like to help. So when I got started my journey, online journey, I started helping affiliate market because I was affiliate marketer at the start. Then after some times I realized my alignment, my congruence lies with coaches. That's why I stick with coaches. So that's why if you are getting started with your journey with any niche, the first thing that is alignment that is needed, who I would like to serve. The reason being, what happens is, even if you start with other thing like what kind of a niche that you would like to help, whether it's health, wealth, relationship, parenting, what problem people face is they stuck after some time when they don't find alignment with the person they are working. So my suggestions always to get started with who you like to help. So the first thing that you need to understand. The next step that we need to understand is problem. What kind of a problem that you would like to help them with. Many of the times, many coaches have a lot of like experience, like okay Sagar, I have about 20 years of experience with varieties of field. How can you can say, okay, niche down to one problem. See, you can solve all the problem, but just let me give an example. When you go to doctor, when you have a pain, right, there may be so many problems, but when you have a pain, you go to doctor or take some medicines, right? Similarly, for you, if you just say ki I can solve all problems, then people will get confused, and confused mind never say yes. So you need to first ask the immediate pain that you can actually solve. That's how you will be able to stand out in the market. And once they enter into your funnel, once they enter into your world, you can actually solve other problems as well. So first, to attract them out of all noise that's happening in the world, you need to first niche down to one core problem. What is the core pain they are going through? Okay, that's the second thing that you need to understand. And third, that is the one outcome, the outcome or the result that you can actually give. For me, when people are getting started with me, I help them to build first 1 lakh a month coaching business without spending money on ads. So that is the results. Okay, so one outcome that you can actually help. So if you really wanted to get clear about your niche, the three things that you need to know: who you are helping, what problem you are solving, and what outcome you are helping them to achieve. So either people are going through a problem, they need your help, or they want to achieve this outcome, they need your help. So when you actually communicate in your content, in your social media, everywhere, your message should be very clear: who you are helping, what problem you are solving, and what outcome you are helping them. That's how you will stand out in your market. The next problem that arises after they get clarity about their niche, that is, what should I sell in the market? Shall I sell courses, or one-to-one coaching, or group coaching? So these are the three ways you can actually deliver. When you are getting started, my suggestion is to do one-to-one. Okay, so start with one-to-one coaching where you get to know more about it. Even if you do 50 to 100 clarity call to get first few clients, because what happens is when you actually give a lot of clarity calls with the people, you get to know more clear about the problem that they are facing right now. Based on that, you do a lot of one-to-one, and maybe after some times this problem will change, this outcome will change, but first start with one problem and start helping with a lot of people. So one of my mentor always says, you can help people who are just one step behind you. It means to teach a third standard student, you don't have to do PhD. Even if you are in 5th standard or 7th standard or 10th standard, you can still teach the third standard people. You don't have to have a fully PhD knowledge to help people. And it's okay to do mistakes. That's how you'll get feedback from the market. Okay, now when it comes to finding the right kind of a format, as I says, do one-to-one a lot. Okay, once you start doing a lot of one-to-one, you get a lot of clarity about it. The more you do one-to-one, the better you get clear about these three things. Once you do one-to-one, then you move to one-to-many, which is a group format. Okay, once you do one-to-many, in one-to-many, try to do more live. The group format is the extension of one-to-one. So one-to-one is always your foundations, and one-to-many where you can scale further to address a lot of people. Okay, so do it live. Once you do it live, you get feedback, then you make it a course. So I believe many of the times what people do this mistake is they create a course and they suddenly realize after one or two batch or after one or two like sessions, then they realize, oh, I need to change, re-record again. So my suggestion is first maybe one batch, two batch, group setup, do live. Once you get feedback, then you can record the course. Then third stage, you can actually record the course. So this is my simplest way to actually build your coaching business. And later, once you reach over here, then you can bundle it and you can create a hybrid program where you can create a program where you can have a group, you can have a one-to-one, you can have a courses. That's how you can actually deliver the impact with a massive scale. Now, the last thing that I would like to share, where people ask me, Sagar, I get overwhelmed, I don't know what to do exactly. I do three things. First thing is I learn to actually build my skill, whether it's in terms of marketing, whether it's in terms of helping my clients. Second, where I focus time on customer acquisition, where all the activities like content creation, lead generations, doing sales call, these are the activities that help me to acquire my customer, create my customers. And third, where I deliver whatever that I have promised them to acquire them, to create them. I deliver the promise. I deliver them to help them to move forward in their journey. So these are three things that you need to focus on. Now you can decide based on the activities under these three categories. If you know exactly what is the importance of all actions, specifically fall into learning to build your skills. Second is customer acquisitions and customer delivery, then you are sorted. Why the one big problem that many coaches they do is they spend a lot of time into designing Canva poster and they spend 4-5 hours. Sometimes they put a lot of time into editing. I just want to tell you that you are here to serve your clients and build your business. You can't put time on something that will take you a lot of time, like that can be done just by paying 300-500 rupees. Your time, your worth of your time is not 500 rupees for 5 hours. So do not spend on time which you can outsource to someone. My recommendation is focus on customer acquisitions and customer delivery most of the times in your coaching business. And third thing is you need to keep learning, keep upgrading your skill so that you can actually serve and impact more. I hope you got clarity about the first thing that we talked about, clarity in your niche, in your positioning, so that you can stand out in the market, how you can actually deliver in different formats. And third thing is what is your focused actions. Do let me know what is the biggest lessons that you learned from this video, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel because we put a lot of effort to bring best content so to help you to get more clarity and growth your coaching business. So share with some other coaches. So let's grow together. Let's make more impact.